All right, Shalom Akim, Shalom, Shalom, Lahab Achoyim. This is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord, want this be quick and edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. And before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations, but your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all, Barakathum. Okay, so as I was bringing out in the previous lesson, you know what I'm saying, you got these people, okay, who are fleecing, who are pretty much making merchandise of the people. All right. Hey man, I'm gonna just say this. I enjoy watching Christians. I enjoy watching these Christians get run around like this. I enjoy watching them get scammed. I enjoy watching them get fooled, bamboozled, and all that stuff because you don't listen. Because you don't listen. It's a pleasant pastime of mine, you know what I'm saying, to just watch these jokers, you know what I'm saying, go for the rapture doctrine, go for the place is going to be flooded, the world's going to be flooded again, and it's great, you know what I'm saying. Donate your money to me, you know what I'm saying. Fucking get what was that? Go sell your house, you know what I'm saying, sell your car, sell your belongings, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, there was one dude, or it was a woman, I think it was. Yeah, it was a woman who put her children up for adoption, for foster care. You know what I'm saying, thinking that she was going to get raptured a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying. This is great. This is great. I enjoy this. I enjoy it, man, to the utmost. It says the Ghanaian prophet, and this is not a prophet, man. The Ghanaian prophet who built 8 arks now claims God postponed the flood after using donations to buy an exotic Mercedes-Benz. Or what you buying a Mercedes-Benz for if the world's supposed to be flooding in the next couple days? Huh? Why was you buying a Mercedes-Benz? You see, because this is what we're talking about, man. All right? 2026 is the year of apostasy, sellouts, and agents, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get even more ramped up. You know what I'm saying? In these last moments of these last days, man, because this is very entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? To see just how much, or shall I say, how little these people actually read this book. It's a very fascinating thing. You know, if you think about it, it's a very fascinating thing. The Bible is the most purchased book on the planet, and yet it's the least read book on the planet at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know this book is not for everybody, man. All right, these scriptures are not for everybody. You know, it's not for the lazy mind. All right, it's not for the lazy mind. This thing is for the studious. Okay, and more specifically is for those who have the Spirit. Okay, and only an Israelite can bring about the true understandings. All right, within these scriptures, man. And it's only a prophet amongst those Israelites. Right? So without further ado, let me just get these scriptures, man. All right. Let's go to the book of Amos. All right, Amos chapter 2. And let's get this here in verse. Let's get this in verse 11. Amos 2 and 11. It says, And I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel, saith the Lord? All right, but ye gave the Nazarites wine to drink, and commanded the prophets, saying, Prophesy not. Okay? So the point being is that the Lord, all right, the Lord set up his men, his prophets, to be among the children of Israel, man. You see, so if there's anyone else, claiming to be a prophet and whatnot, which this dude is most likely an Israelite himself, all right, but nevertheless, he's a false prophet, you can't cut that any other way. He's a false prophet, man. Okay, don't heed his words. Don't be afraid of him. Okay, don't be afraid of him, because it's a nigga in rags, with a smartphone. All right, with a smartphone. He cares more about buying a Mercedes Benz than he does about buying some actual clothes. You see what I'm saying? He'll buy a Mercedes Benz before he buys, a pair of pants, all right, a shirt, you know what I'm saying? All right, a comb. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I love watching these so-called Christians get, bamboozled all the time. Let me get this here in the book of Jeremiah. All right. Jeremiah chapter 23. Slack. Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 2. Let's start at verse 1. It says, Woe be unto you, Slakia, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my flock. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. All right, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Okay? Jumping down, let's go to verse 11. It says, For both prophet and priest are profane. Yea, in my house have I found their wickedness, saith the Lord. Wherefore their ways shall be unto them as slippery ways in the darkness. They shall be driven on and fall therein. For I will bring evil upon them, even the year of their visitation. Even the year of their visitation, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right, Lord willing, he visits all these false prophets this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this madness has got to stop. All right, it's got to stop, bro. Okay. Let's jump to Slovakia. Let's go to verse 14. All right. You know what? Let's go to verse 13. Let's just keep going. All right. And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied in Baal. They caused my people Israel to err. I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem an horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah. Right? Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts concerning the prophets, Behold, I will feed them with wormwood, and make them drink the water of gall. For from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness gone forth into all land, into all the land. All right? Verse 21. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from their evil way and from the evil of their doings. You see what I'm saying? You ain't hear the names Yahweh while Yahweh Shai come out of this man's mouth once. Not once. You see what I'm saying? This man is not a prophet. You see? He's not a prophet, man. Okay? So listen to the men of the Lord, man. Listen to the men of the Lord. We're not going to steer you crazy. We're not going to steer you off the course, man. All right? The doctrine has remained the same. And there will not be another flood. The scriptures clearly tell you that. The Lord clearly told you that. All right? Every time you see a rainbow in that cloud, when you see the rainbow in the sky, just understand that this world is not going to be destroyed by a flood. That happened once before. The scriptures say that the second death is coming. All right? And that second death is going to be by fire. By fire. And that lake of fire is going to be here in America, man. When all those nukes drop, okay, and the elect are beamed up in those chariots, and they have a front row seat to watch the destruction happening down below them, it's going to look like a lake of fire. You see what I'm saying? So, last I checked, there was over 380,000 people who was following this guy, man. 380,000 of them niggas can't read the scriptures, man. They can't read, you know what I'm saying, simple verses, man. In the first book, man. You see what I'm saying? This is why when the prophets are off the scene, everyone's going to be looking for us, man. Because they don't know how to open this book and read it. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I'm going to cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. It's been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.